Like, imagine she looks at you and she goes,
"You're getting charged with attempted murder, boy."
Blackout is a play about a 15-year-old boy who wakes up in a young offenders and can't remember what he's done, and throughout the course of the play he pieces together the events leading up to a serious violent crime. It explores themes of violence but also looks at kind of why a young boy can become isolated and end up committing a crime he really didn't want to do.
Remember, how did I get here?
So many adult men carry childhood violence into their adult lives and end up in prison because of it. And I think this play really addresses the causes of it. You know, these guys aren't bad guys, they're guys who cannot manage their feelings and they need help. And this play sort of looks at that in depth, and I think it's a really truthful play.
My interpretation of this is that the importance of talking, the importance of sharing is paramount to recovery and change. That's the message that I believe in this play.
He was like Dr. Jekyll.
People should come and see it for the message, to learn from other people's experience, and so that they can be more open-minded when they come across incidents like what's happened in the play within the community and society. I think a lot of people can learn from it.
It's made up of a cast and crew of ex-prisoners and professional actors and kind of crossover, and that has really been great for this show, going out to schools, PRUs, young offenders prisons.
I'm finding it good. Working with the people that I've been working with have been nice, it's been welcoming, been supportive. I found it helpful, man. It's actually taken me away from going back to what I was doing before I went to prison, and that's all I really asked for, really. One of the plays that we went to, one of the school kids was like waiting for me to finish what I was doing so that I could come speak to them after the play, and that made me realise that that there's people actually out there that has no one to speak to, and they just need someone that can relate to them or can understand where they're coming through or has been through what they've been through.
When I became an actor, when I was introduced to drama, I was that child, I was that affected kid that the minute I was introduced to drama, it put me in a place where I could be accepted and where I could fit in. And a lot of these kids that I speak to, they're sort of like, oh, you know, they understand. I can see how they love it. I can see how it humbles them and they become creative.
Everyone's really professional, really lovely, really like full on, so keen to be doing it and stuff like that. It's really good energy to be around, and yeah, it's been really cool. One of the best things I've done.